Okay, so that's why I finished the last picture. I don't you finish this one or not? So that's the one I did. Okay, I finished the sweater. Sweater like this. You can make it higher so you can see better. Da, 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 da. Do you finish? Sui, do you finish? 没有.
No,
How much you have done?
still need to finish the hair.
Oh, okay. It's all right. Nobody will check. Maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe Coco will see. One day she will probably see. How far away you from Coco's house? Do you know?
I don't know.
Have you been
Pretty
to her house?
far.
Really?
Yeah,
Been her house before?
yeah.
Okay.
Me and Enza stayed at our house a few weeks
Mhm.
ago for camp.
Uh-huh. I see. Okay. All right. So we're going to do the new one today. So this one we've done. So but just see it. The finish look like finish like that. I did all the sweater. Take time, but not too hard. Just tedious. Take time. Okay. So this one. Today we're going to do the new one. So we're going to do the face first. Control that. So we want to make sure the head. Oh, you can see it. The head's a little bit kind of slammed to the right, little bit. Not like this, just slightly, like this much. Okay. So not straight. It's almost straight, but not quite. Okay. So it's like this. So I create this part on halfway here. So I go to here. And then this is 3/4 view. Okay. You can see about this much. Okay. And this the eyelid. And this the cheek. Well, we cannot really see, but almost see it. Okay. Then this the forehead. So this part here. So the eye will be here. However, the eye, if you take the eye here, halfway, right? So this hair go over, there'll be about 1/4 of the space. So if you divide this to 4 space, like one more space over the half. Okay, so about this much. Okay, so proportion is about this. Okay. The basic structure for on the right side, on her left side. Okay. Then after this, we're going to create where the hair goes right over top of the forehead. So go like this. Okay, hair kind of go in. Okay, today I'm going to use a little bit embossing tool because you can see some of the flower. I believe that called baby breath, right? So do you know what kind of flower is?
No,
I believe that called baby breath. Little tiny flower called baby breath. Okay. So we kind of over and landing on that. Very light. Come out. Okay. So about this part done. Then from here, like that. When you draw, do you see my drawing or do you see your own drawing? I wonder.
See your drawing.
You see my drawing? So I better slow down a little bit then. I was thinking about you see your own picture that you draw. Now I know you see my drawing. So I better slow down so that you see step. Then I check on yours. Then I can just move on. Okay. All right, I'll slow down a little bit. Go ahead. You already done this part? Okay. Now I'm going to do the ears. Okay. So pretty much the ears kind of land into between the eyebrow to the eye, the suction here. Okay, kind of in between. So right here. That's the ears. High. Okay. About here. About this much. Okay. Make sure lines kind of light. Don't press really hard. Okay. Pure suggestion. Suggestion this line will be the kind of this. Okay, then after that, we kind of keep building out the left side of the hair. Kind of go like this. Go like that. Go like that. So kind of long. Right on top of the ear. Right here. Go here. Okay, later we're going to, before we do the hair, we're going to use an embossing tool to create those baby breast location. You don't have to be precise where it is. Just around there, it will be fine. Okay, so the neck. It got a long neck. Check here. Okay, they're going to create the neck, the shoulder over here. So you can see doing the here. Just do a little bit of shoulder here and the back a little bit. Then just stop. Okay. Over here. No. Okay, basic. All right. Then now we're going to find out where the nose is. Nose somewhere here. From here, going down. Like that. Okay. The nose, however, has a little bit kind of go out here outward a little bit like this. Yeah. Doing okay so far? Okay. Oh, someone coming. Oh, hi, Angela.
Hi.
How's your day goes?
Good.
Good. What do you do?
I did some of my like summer homework
Oh, someone have homework. Oh my God.
for my school. Yeah.
Keep you busy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what type of homework? Writing or math?
Oh, I just had geometry class, so that's why I was kind of late.
Oh,
But
okay. So
yeah.
math. Mm,
And for my school, I have to read like 2 English books.
mhm.
And for world history, I also have to read a book, but I have to make like a collage of what happened.
Oh, I see. Wow. You have to write an essay type of thing.
Uh, it's like kinda, but for English, I also have to write two,
Mhm.
like 3 to 5 pages of something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Do you like reading?
It depends on the book.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I don't blame you because I don't like reading. Depend what kind of book I like to read or not. Yeah. Okay, we just start with do you get this one? And do you get this one?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay, good. We are doing this. So we just basically start with the head. So head's not straight. It's a little bit tilt slightly. The top, the forehead can tilt the all right hand side, which are her left side. Okay, slightly. Okay, slightly, not just perfect like straight up. Okay, just slightly. How I tell? Based on the chin and the forehead, kind of this line, kind of tell. Okay, so I start with the basic shape of here. Then from eye here to the top, about the same size here. Then you increase about quarter. That's the top of the head. Okay, so here to here equal here. So these two distance the same. So you add a little bit of hair, the height over. Okay, so you how's doing? Are you doing the nose? It's difficult to
Yeah.
do nose. How it's a little difficult. Okay, I can
Yes.
show you how to do this one. Okay, so the nose. Okay, so the nose, I know you can see the middle has some like a thing going on here, but don't worry about that. Just worry about the basic shape. So basic shape is like this, the nose, but on the top, right on the top of the triangle here, it's more like a circle, like a ball, like that. Okay, then from here, following this line here, this is the nostril. So it's like this. Okay, then go over middle here and go curve to the left hand side. Okay, so like this. Then follow this triangle here. You create the wings like that. Okay, so this nose coming out like that. Very easy, right? Little practice. Yeah. So today we're going to use a little bit embossing tool because we have a sunflower on the hair decoration. So I will use pencil kind of go over where those spot will be. Then use the embossing tool to kind of make an indentation on that spot. So when I shade the hair, those line or those spot will kind of preserve. Okay. Then you can see some the baby breast flowers will be over on the right hand side. Then those things it's up to you. If you dark the outside a little bit, then you can use the embossing tool to make those. But if you're not going to do that, then you can just do the with pencil line, pencil to create the outline like that. Okay, either way. Okay. The challenging part for this one is the angle and I think you guys been doing this like many months, okay, many moves. So not too difficult based on this one. Okay. Only thing when we do the kids, we are trying to make our lines clean. So try not to put the lines really dark. Okay, light. So we're going to erase some of the line. Okay. And don't overdo some of the line sketch. This line actually here is the hair. Okay, hair kind of coming down here. Okay, some of the hair go like this. When we do hair, especially this kind of hanging those hair, you have to be a little bit more confident. If you're not confident, the line is kind of crooked. Okay, you have to kind of smooth go. Go here and go right here. Just make sure you go like that. Make sure lines kind of has a little speed. Then go here and go down. Okay. And the other hair kind of go this way. Some hair over here. Okay, so the hair go like that. Okay, and okay, and that's what you doing now. Let me see what I'm doing. Pin. Oh, I see, I see. So enter, you need to create a little bit this thing, right? The outline. Go like this. So this actually is the contour of the face here. This one is the hair. Okay, this is the hair kind of hanging outside. And some of the hair can go over here. Refine one. Okay. Okay, so it's like that. Okay. You always can feel free to erase some of the line. If you would like to say, well, I think it need to be adjusted a little bit, you gave me some of the line. That's fine with me. Okay. Actually, don't worry about that. It's until at the end, I still feel like, oh, I need to clean up. So hair supposed to be from here. Now erase it. So far, I just leave like that. Okay. Got my let me see. Here this way. Okay. Now next one I'm going to do is I'm going to place the eye. Okay. So her eye, I believe this kind of AI made. Okay. I believe this one somehow AI detach because the eye. Her eye, this one here has a piece of skin over. I believe it's supposed to be like this. Okay, and then the eyeball will be right almost halfway like that. Then I highlight. It's up to you. You want to highlight here. Okay, this one kind of curve. Eyebrow here. Eyebrow will follow this line here, go like this. Okay, but this eye shape is like this, going down, curve up first, then going upward like this. Okay. Then the reason why I say this one probably AI made it is because I see little piece of skin right over here, kind of weird. Okay, so nose like a bridge over here. It's kind of like that. Okay, maybe my nose a bit too big. I can reduce little tiny bit. So let's be here. And make a nose go like this. Okay. Now once we finish this eye, based on what my observation, I found out this eye slightly kind of, well, you can say about the same height, but somehow have illusion a little bit, kind of a little bit higher, but actually about same height. Okay, so same height. So based on this one's over here. Okay, this bridge indentation here. So there's a space. Then here is the conjunction for the eyelid here. Okay, so about this big. Then there's a fold. Okay, this one pretty much the about I think more than probably 2/3 of the eye you can see. You cannot see the top, and the bottom here is not perfect circle. Okay. However, this side here can see tiny bit white part of the eyeball. About this much. Then you simply create a highlight over here. Okay. Then after that, I create the eyebrow. The eyebrow probably same height. Then watch out where they start. Right on this part, the middle, right here. shape like this. Okay, so far we got like this. Okay, slightly different than the picture is because I think there's a one piece of a flash over here blocked this way. So kind of like this, okay? Based on the image we see it's like that, but I prefer just you keep going to the middle instead like a one piece skin over here. Okay. Like that. Wow, and so quick. And how about the eyes? Are you doing homework now? And you're
No.
reading now?
Yes.
When you are the homework need to be due.
On the first day of school.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I remember my kids, they also have requirement like that. So he found out something to do. So I helped her a little bit. Okay. After that, we're going to do the mouth. Okay. Mouth is pretty much and the nose right here. But we kind of find out where the divide between the upper lips and the lower lips. We kind of find out where it is. Then we can do the lower lips, place that where it is. So kind of this. Okay. Yes, upper lips kind of curve down. Okay. And divide middle is kind of curve, going up middle a little bit, then going down, going curve down to the other side. About this much. Okay, so you can see a little bit the braid areas, the kind of shadow under the lower lips. Okay, then the chin here catch a little bit shade. So kind of connect these two sections. The chin connect to the jaw. Okay. Like that. That's so far we got. Okay. And you can adjust the ears. If you find out, oh, that's part ears a little bit kind of too big, you can reduce a little bit, kind of go back. Then structure of the ears. Okay, so like that. Okay, when we draw halfway, usually is the time we kind of feel weird. We feel like yeah, something's not quite right. Well, yeah, after we done this part, we're going to check on that, but we're going to be feel weird. Okay, but don't just give up. A lot of people say, no, you should cross it and that. Okay. Actually, this is the most important part is we have to stay there. Okay, and fix it. So we find out, oh, the notes become too big. I can reduce a little bit. We go like this. Use make this part a little bit here. The nostril a bit smaller. Okay, so the wings a bit smaller. Okay. Okay, feel free to stop anytime you feel like something's kind of not quite right. Feel free to change it. Okay, don't go too far. Then you go back to change it to the one stage. Like every time you set out everything, like a feature of the eye, everything you're done, then go check it to see anything needs to be adjusted. Okay, need to be adjusted. Do it at this time. Don't wait until later you find out say, oh my gosh, I need to fix this. Sometimes it's really hard to do that way. Okay. So I'm making my nose a little bit smaller. Okay. So far like this. There's a lot of line, suggestion line, and feel free to kind of erase to find out where the line will be. Okay. And some of the line you can be precise. Say, well, this line kind of too thick. I'm going to reduce. Okay. Then you're going to clean up and go here, go like this. You go here. Okay. So once we done that, you can clean out the line a little bit if you want to. Okay. Okay. So to this point, like I said, I'm going to place those the baby breast flower over the head. Some people will do is they just draw out. Okay. But for me, since I'm going to use embossing tool, then I'm going to just be light go over. Okay, so I draw the line out. I'm still going to do. So going here, right here, here. So I'm going to place embossing tool over this line. So I draw really light. Okay, and here's the flower. And down. Right here, two of them. Big here. Okay. Okay, you don't have to be exact the same. It's just approximately will be fine. Okay, so pretty much I can place those highlight will be here. Then you see button tool, I probably can use a little kind of large, but not too large. Okay. This size bar. This one. Okay, this is a small one, but not too small. Okay, the biggest one probably this big, but I don't use the biggest one. This is bigger than this one, can you tell? So you probably second large one. Okay, but feel free to use third one. It's fine with me. Okay, so third one I can kind of go over twice. Probably it would be this one. This one. Okay, so the third largest tip, I use that. Okay, I go over here with this one. I go create some indentation. Okay, those line. I'm going to use a small tip to create that. Okay, done. Then I use a bit like a number 6 based on the size of the tip. Going to use I don't think you have lumber on your embossing tool. Okay, I just based on the biggest one, I just keep going down. So I think the tip's like a 6 biggest one. I just write down 6. This side would be number 3. Okay, and then I can go over. You can do is you can erase a little bit, kind of relight. You can see it, but you don't want that lines here because once you erase it, you still want to see it. So kind of like this. Okay. Like I said, you don't have to use the embossing tool. The embossing tool just a little bit good thing to do the outline or highlight without much hassle. Okay. Without this one, a little bit harder to create. Okay. Think I pretty much done. Make sure those flowers. Okay, like that. How do you guys do? And do you have a embossing tool?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do those baby birth flower with the embossing tool. I use the number
Okay.
3 size, the big one, to create those flower part.
Okay.
Then I use the numbers. Well, this you don't have a number, but I just said the 6 biggest one of the tip. I do those kind of vein part.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
After that, I'm going to do the head over.
Okay.
So you'll find out that part will leave like a reverse without any shade inside. Okay, usually we draw this, take about 2 classes. Okay, we can rush to get 1 class done, but you probably will feel like a really rough. Okay, but I want to make a little bit presentable. So in the future, you can touch up. You say, oh my gosh, what I did before, you see this is totally out. You can go back to touch it. I do that all the time. I do some of the demo, then after that I go back and say, oh my gosh, how come last time I didn't see this problem? Then go back to retouch it. Okay. Then you keep that as an album or something you can show people. Then, oh, you take some art class, can I see you some stuff? Okay, so if you don't have time to finish shot in the class, I suggest you take time outside of this class to finish shot. You can just show me. Okay, once you're done, can show me. Shane, that's what I do. Okay, now I can show you that. You know, you maybe need to fix this part. Maybe you'll have to erase this one. Okay, it's totally up to you. Since you're taking my class, you send me, I will respond. I'll help you out. Okay. All right. So Sui is done. Okay. Sui, your nose based on C, your nose kind of a little bit kind of go inside. You want to go outside a little bit. Go like this. See my nose? She go outside. You go straight down. Okay. You want to go out. Go to see? Go to here. See if I put straight line over here. See, I can still see the nose here. Let me see if I can draw a line because it's shadow. Let me see where's my okay. Here. So if you have a line, you can see how much nose come out from the eye. The nose come out this much. Okay, so you have a curve out. So how's the weather in Texas today?
A few days ago, it was raining a lot, and there in some parts of Texas it was flooding.
Yeah, I heard some people die, right?
Yeah,
Some student. It's sad.
yeah,
It's really sad.
yeah.
Yeah, Coco 老师 told me, some of is her daughter's, I think, school student. Kind of sad. Yeah, you see, sometimes we never know. Can be dangerous, can be just around us. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty humid here,
Yeah.
and it's getting hot now.
Getting hot. Yeah.
Yeah,
You might get a hurricane. You know, hurricane when the hot will attract the hurricane. You know, right?
we
The
don't usually get hurricanes here.
really, oh, lucky you.
Yeah,
In Taiwan, when I was in Taiwan, we get a lot of those typhoon. In Asia, we call typhoon. In
yeah,
Western, we call hurricane. But hurricane, same thing, just like a typhoon. They're same, but just call different name. Okay, they all being sucked into the high pressure part. High pressure is the sunny day, really hot. So the heat will actually bring over those kind of moisture to that spot because they're going to fit in with that spot. So that's why the hot will attract them. Okay. Yeah. Here's really hot too. Today's 100, I'm not quite sure how many, 118 here. It's kind of hot. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do the hair over here. Since we already done those embossing tool, then we can do. But when we do it, we're not just doing this. We still use a line, okay? But when we do the line, try not to draw the line with this way. We'll draw lines a little bit sideways. So we can save those high spots. Okay, when you do that, okay, so when we do those spots we use the embossing tool will save. Okay, we just go over like that. Okay, so since we already done those area, remember we use a pencil, so you can erase those pencil lines. So this spot will show. Yeah, give you those pencil line. Right, since we already done the embossing, so we give you those pencil line first. Erase those pencil line. So once we use the pencil over to create a shadow, I mean the hair, those things will pop. Okay, so going to create that. So follow the curve line, go over like that. Then you can see what we create, the things over. Sometimes we press didn't not hard enough. Sometimes we still line go over, but it's okay. We can use the small brush, okay, small eraser to go over. Okay, so you can see some of them probably just disappear. But I can see some of the line. Okay. You can use let's see how dark is this one, 2H, no. Okay, so sunflower here. Okay, look at some of the flower being blocked, but it's okay. I still see some of the vein type thing, the stem connect to the flower. So after that, I go back to touch up. I can kind of find out where the flower will be. Then just use the fine eraser to kind of touch out a little bit. Okay, so like this. What's that? Something behind the paper. Oh yeah. Oh my God. So we can just go back to find out where the flower will be and just erase it. Okay. Some people just really want to see it. So when you shade, you can make it when you redark them. After you've done that, then you go back to touch up. It's fine. You don't have to be doing it right away. Okay. So this pencil, the one I'm using it, this one is a 6B. Let me show you. 6B. I'm doing the hair now. So I can use a 6B pencil to kind of go over. So feel free to kind of go over the part because like I said, even though we're using the embossing tool, sometimes embossing tool, because the pencil line will kind of go over, then you can erase it and it's kind of refining it. But good thing is the bend we create, those things is still showing where it is. So they can do the flower later, you can just reinforce that. Okay, today we have to emphasize about this side here. Then next week, we're going to finish out everything. Okay, but not much. But next week, we're dealing with this part of flower. Okay, add this flower here. Then we also add some skin tone. Okay. So question for Su Yi. Do you have a color pencil?
Yeah,
Okay, how many color?
I don't know a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Like 48?
Think more than that.
Oh wow, okay. I
Um,
know
these
Enter you have some. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because we might switch into with color. Okay, we might switch into color. We'll see.
I probably have like 100 maybe.
Wow. That will
I have
make
like a big set.
oh wow. What the brand?
I don't know.
Okay, I have like a Prisma color pencil. That's a
I I
100
have 24 Prismacolors too, I think.
24. It should be okay. Yeah, but for sometime for skin, sometimes people buy a skin color set. That everything comes to skin, they have a skin color set. So we do that. So we might do the skin, but you find out a bit challenging to do the skin. Sometimes even though you have a lot of color, but sometimes not enough to cover. Then you have to use blending. And you find out the color pencil blending is not easy. Okay, not easy to make them together. Okay, so I kind of keep going. So I know I probably block some of the flower thing. I going back to use the eraser to create a flower. So sunflower here, so going back to erase some of the part. Okay, the most effective way to clean out those things is use a electric eraser. Okay, let me see where's mine. Okay, those really good for spot. Okay, you go this one, go this. They really work really good. And make it really bright. Okay. Now after that, you're going to refine it. That's all. Okay, so yeah, so pretty much you can just go back and go over with some flower. Okay, if you're learning how to do the flower, how to say that, that class, there's a class for that. For flower, I think there's a special term for that. For place the flower in the house, it's a class. Okay. You can see when I use a eraser to go over, kind of create that thing. So you can see sometimes some people probably don't use embossing tool. This depends. The reason why it doesn't work for this one is because this paper is really thin. The Xerox copy paper we use is really thin. So when we press down, sometimes not enough. So when we do the shading, we'll go inside. Okay. But if some papers are a bit hard, thicker. So when you press it, you're going to really go into it. Then when you shade, they will create a highlight. Okay. So that pretty much we do for today. Finish the left side of the hair. Okay. Then next week we're going to do, so we're going to, of course, finish all the skin tone. And we're going to finish the right side. And then plus some of the flower. Okay. That's for today. Any questions? Do you have any questions? No? Okay. So Jet, you can touch up for this part today. Okay. Then next week we're going to finish out this. I might think about the following week. Well, we will finish this one. But I think about after we done this one, do a boys. Do a little cute little boys. Okay. So if you found one, you can send me, we can do that together. Sounds good? All right, good. Okay. Good night, Sui. Good night.
And
Good night. Have a good sleep. See, what is that?